Hello callers, welcome again to another interesting episode of Viva Barca, the home of everything Barca. In this episode, we are going to be discussing the very latest news of FC Barcelona and some transfer rumors as well. So before we get right into them, let's first of all take a look at the headlines. Barcelona apologized for video of Griezmann and Dembele in Japan as the club emphasized there is no place for racism or discrimination. Konami cancels Griezmann's contract as an ambassador after controversial racism video. Barcelona midfielder Philippe Coutinho has reportedly returned to Barcelona to negotiate his future. Barcelona are keen to offer Pedri an improved contract as the Catalans want the midfielder to stay for a long time. So callers, as we get ready to discuss those interesting stories, please endeavor to click on that subscribe button if you haven't, if you are just new to this channel, so you always stay up to date with every latest Barcelona updates and transfer rumors. Barcelona have issued a statement apologizing to their Japanese fans and club partners over that video that has recently come to light involving Antoine Griezmann and Ousmane Dembele. The video, which was taken during Barcelona's pre-season tour back in 2019, shows the pair mocking the hotel staff in Japan and has been interpreted by some as a racist incident. The video has particularly enraged the CEO of Rakuten, the club's main sponsor, as well as Konami, one of the club's key partners as well, with the latter cancelling their contract with Antoine Griezmann. So going by what Barcelona wrote in their website yesterday, the message they gave concerning that, FC Barcelona deeply regret the displeasure among Japanese and Asian fans and partners of our club caused by a video that appeared a few days ago on social media in which two first-team players, that is Ousmane Dembele and Antoine Griezmann, displayed a lack of respect in their attitude towards several employees in the hotel in which they were staying. This attitude is no way coinciding with the values that FC Barcelona represents and defends. The values of the club and its partners should be something that FC Barcelona protects, and this belief is present at all levels of the organization, from the board of directors and executive to the players and the club's various sporting teams. The club is committed to improving its education on the questions of race, discrimination and diversity. At FC Barcelona, there is no place for racism or discrimination. FC Barcelona would like to apologize publicly to all club's fans and partners who feel so unhappy about this event from the summer of 2019, a time when the club's responsibilities fell to a board of directors and executive team previous to the current. The board of directors that today manage the club are committed to making sure episodes of this nature do not repeat themselves. The players have already shown their regret and have apologized to the Japanese fans and partners, something that the club really values. Nevertheless, FC Barcelona reserves the right to take internal measures that it considers appropriate. Then moving on to the next story, still connected with this racism issue, Antoine Griezmann has had his ambassadorial contract cancelled by Konami just yesterday. Even though both have apologized on social media, the club sponsor Rakuten have also thought it was so unacceptable, and said that they will speak to the club to ask for explanations. Of course, those explanations I've just read that Barcelona released yesterday. Konami Digital Entertainment or the Barcelona eFootball PES game franchise and have announced that they will ask the club to explain the details of the case as well as their future actions. So moving on to something else, Philippe Coutinho has been a problematic figure to address for Barcelona in this summer transfer window, with his departure increasingly necessary to allow the Catalans more financial breathing room. The next few weeks will be key to take a call on his future. The Brazilian suffered a season-ending knee injury back in December 2020, which has continued to cause a lot of issues even after surgery and multiple avenues of treatment. The slow recuperation has raised multiple concerns for the club. According to reports from Sport, the midfielder is now back in Barcelona from Brazil to take a call on what comes next. Coutinho has not enjoyed much success of his stint at Barcelona ever since he made his massive money move from Liverpool back in January 2018. The 2020-21 season looked like his last shot, at retribution, but it did not pan out as expected, as the exit door seems to inch closer and closer. Reports have linked Coutinho with a move to Serie A or even a surprise return to Premier League. However, the news of his slow recuperation from injury has been a cause for concern for many suitors who are understandably hesitant about splurging the cash on the Brazilian. Now, Barcelona are in the dire strait financially and they are facing to offload players and reduce the current squad wages to be able to register players for the new season. Not to forget, Lionel Messi's contract situation has also been halted due to minor regulatory complications. Coutinho's wages need to be gotten off the books, and he supposedly knows that his future now lies away from the Camp Nou. Then on to the next story of discussion. Barcelona are reportedly keen to extend Pedri's contract and want to move to secure the 18-year-old's long-term future at the club. Pedri's current deal runs until 2022 with the option of 2 more years, but Barca want to offer him a new and improved contract after an eye-catching first season at the club. The latest comes from Fabrizio Romano, as he said on his Twitter account, Barcelona want Pedri to stay for a long time as a special player. Current contract expires in 2022. Barca have an option to extend it for 2 more years. He's 100% staying, but they want to offer Pedri a new improved contract once they will fix the financial situation. Barcelona's financial problems obviously mean a new contract may not happen soon, but it certainly seems to be on the club's to-do list already. Pedri has been in the headlines after following up a strong first season at Barcelona by impressing in Spain team at the Euro 2020. There has been plenty of praise for Pedri after his exploits with La Roja, with manager Luis Enrique in no doubt of the youngster's quality. Going by what Enrique said about the sensational kid after their Euro 2020 exit, "I never saw an 18-year-old kid play like Pedri in this tournament, not even Andres Iniesta. It's mad. He needs to be looked after." Spain's exit from Euro 2020 means Pedri does get a few days rest, before jetting off once again to international duty. This time, the teenager is heading to Tokyo with Spain for the Olympics as part of the 22-man squad. So guys, with that we come to an end of this episode. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you did enjoy the video. If you haven't clicked on that subscribe button below, please endeavor to do so you don't miss out on any latest on Barca here on Viva Barca. Until next time, bye bye.